Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of Diecast Alfie. I did start this video a few minutes ago, and I started off by saying, and hopefully the cleaners finished with the hoovering outside the door, and right on cue it started. So I had to abandon that one, I'm afraid, and I've just waited a few minutes and hopefully we're all good to go. And so we're gonna try and look at the latest Kaido houses I had delivered at the back end of last week, and it is the Datsun Fairlady Z number 36. Okay, that's that one. And the Datsun 510 Street number 52. Okay, forgot to do that, but I shall do it. Details in the bottom right hand side this time. Authenticity licensed product there. Okay, yeah, same there. Right hand side, licensed product and details. Okay, now if you remember a couple of episodes ago, I'll just remind you, I did this one and this one, and whilst trying to show you the engines I did a schoolboy error and broke both of the wing mirrors off, one off each. If I'd have noticed the first one, I would have avoided the second one, but I didn't even notice that I'd done it on the first one. Luckily I've found the two wing mirrors on the table, and my good friend will try, well he'll glue them back on for me, because he's got a steady hand and he's an engineering man, so he has one of them mica glassy things and what have you. Anyway, whereas I'm useless, I'll end up with a pot of glue all over it. So I'm not going to try and show you the engines etc today, because I don't want to break off my wing mirrors. Schoolboy error, but there we go. So we're going to start with number 36, the Datsun Fairlady Z. Not the Fairlady Z, as our American friends call it. We're in England, so it's a Z. You boys want to call it a Z, you call it a Z. You're more than welcome. There it is. Again, very iconic shape. Beautiful, beautiful machine, that is. Red bucket seats, black interior. We'll try and get that. I'm just trying to make sure I don't drop it and break any more bloody oh, sorry for swearing, any more of them wing mirrors off. Beautiful side profile, nice rear end with the little exhaust. Just the usual Kaido, nice colour trickery on the bottom. I'm going to put it straight there. Now I did actually get the chase with these, but the chase with this one, all it was gold wheels again. Very disappointed. Mini GT, I think you're cheating us, to be quite well. You're not cheating us, no, I apologise for that, that's unfair, because you don't charge us any more for it, do you? So no, but you steering away from the thing of the chase by just putting a gold wheels, which in contrast to what I'm going to say shortly contradicts it. But anyway, for now it's not worth showing you just for the gold wheels. I've packed it away. I packed me chases away. Beautiful, beautiful model that is anyway. That's good enough anyway. You don't need it. What do you want the chase for? It's beautiful. That's beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at it. Beautiful. So I'm not sure if you can see the red bucket seats in there. Gorgeous. Not sure what that says. Very, very nice. Love the shape of these. Nice roll cage in there. Lovely tampos. Nice bit of scalloped. Vents at the rear of the front wheel arch. Yeah, I took the bonnet off so you could see the engines, and ended up for me troubles less the wing mirrors. So once I've showed you these, it'll go back in the box and it'll never come out. Well, it might do in 20 years, but it won't come out for a long time, unless I get hold of. I wish I could get hold of them display boxes that, well, I can get hold of them in Asia, but to transport them back to England would be astronomical in cost. There's some beautiful mini GT display boxes, acrylic-y type material, beautiful. But there's just the ones. I mean, you've probably seen the ones I've got on my wall. They don't fit with the boxes, and I want the boxes to go in them, and then, you know, a car on the top, or, you know, even if you use two of the housings on the display, you know, one for the box, one for the car. So the ones I've got now, it fits Mayorettes and Hot Wheels, and it doesn't fit all of them, to be honest with you. Anyway, beautiful model that is. Cleaner's gone down now, typical, because I've nearly finished. Beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. That, I mean, that should be on display, you know. But you see, if I display it here without him covered up in a cabinet, then it's just going to get dust all over it. Oh, she's having a go at the stairs, I can hear her. Ooh. Right. Now then. So let's move on. I'll put her up there. I'll put her around the other way. Funny like that. No. Not happy with that. Is if it falls off, I'm another wing mirror missing. Right. And now we're going to get on to the Datsun 510 Street number 52. That, for me, that's absolutely gorgeous. Really nice. It's like a mustard speckly. It's got like a speckle in the paint. I've only just noticed that speckle. Yeah, beautiful. Left-hand drive. Well, that's unusual, isn't it? Thought they were normally right-hand drive, these. Might be wrong. Where's that left-hand drive? Oh, right, okay. I'm going to have to check that out. I'm going to have to check that out, actually, because I thought they were normally right-hand drives, these 510 trucks, wagons, whatever you call them. Anyway, now, the Datsun 510 used under licence. Beautiful. Lovely. Lovely black wheels. Very, very nice. Gorgeous. Let's get it on there before I wreck the wing mirrors again. Beautiful machine, absolutely beautiful. Gorgeous. Now, what I was saying before about the chase version. Now, I got the chase version of this one, and it reverted back to the old days of the chromed polish one. So now that's exactly the type of thing you want to see, a complete difference in a chase version and a normal version. Otherwise, if you go to you know, excuse the pun, chase it, you ain't going to pay up for it. I wouldn't pay up for just something with gold wheels. No chance. Unfortunately, because I don't know what I'm going to get, at the moment I am doing, because, and I've told you how I do it, I have to buy quite a few models to ensure that I get a chase. Now, you know, so I am paying up for it in some respects, well, a lot of respects, but when you go to the eBay market, if you like, and plenty of other sellers out there, by the way, you know, you're looking for a chase, and you've got to pay up for one. There's got to be something a little bit more than a gold wheel, I'm afraid, Mini GT. And as I say, this particular model has the old school polished version chase, and it is absolutely beautiful. Just very similar to the old ones. You've seen one, you've seen them all, but still very, very nice. Getting back to it, look how low profile that is. It's ridiculous, isn't it? It's beautiful. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. Getting back to the old 70s JDM, 70s, 80s JDM stuff. Beautiful, beautiful. Wow. Absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, lovely, lovely. Now, I don't know if that's coming. Can you see the sparkle on the paint? See, it's sparkling. It's quite tricksy. Very nice, that. Very, very nice. Two stunning KAIDO house models to add to your collection if you collecting. Now, you see, what I said was, and it's been getting on my nerves a little bit recently, all this Malaysian special this, Malaysian special that, what was that, Long Beach special NSU or whatever, and it just seems to me, why do certain distributors, why do they get hold of them all? Mini GT knows who they're supplying these cars to in Asia, etc. Why don't they, you know, level the playing field a little bit, and you know, let's have some over in Europe that we can at least purchase at decent normal prices. You know, I understand, you know, the dinner one where you have to attend the dinner one, etc., you know, in Malaysia, but the event ones, well, I mean, he annoyed me when he turned round, Glenn, and said that any that they didn't sell at the event that they dispose of. I mean, that's just wasteful in today's society, you know, when you've got so many, you know, avid collectors, you know, loyal collectors, but you know what, distribute them. Considering, you know, they were going to get destroyed, etc. Well, there seems to be quite a few on the market that if you've got the dollar, you can get. But it's private message me. Private message you, so nobody sees the prices. You know, so Mini GT can't see how much we're getting ripped off. Well, anyway. Oh, sorry, I'm ranting. Said I wouldn't get political, didn't I? But there you go. It just gets on my nerves, all this lot. But the KAIDO house, for me, I said right from the beginning, they were the only chases I was going to collect. Simply down to money, really. Plus, if you remember, it was only a few months ago that I found out we didn't get the chase versions in the European boxes. It was only the American lads who got the chases in the blister packs. So, well, that saved me a few quid, because I'd been buying, say, half a dozen or a dozen, trying to get a chase, you know, of the normal versions. Now, okay, I ended up with a lot of spares, but the problem, which I can go on to sell eventually, the problem is once you've opened them, people don't. You've opened it. Well, yeah, all right. I've took the packet off. Big deal, you know. And I've literally slid the container out just to see if it's a chase. In fact, you don't even have to slide the container out half the time, you know. So, and really, I do that anyway, really, for quality checks normally, because, you know, I don't want to send a defective vehicle to somebody if I do happen to sell them in, you know, in later times. But I did say I was going to collect all the KAIDO house models, which I have done, and I've been lucky enough to get, I think it's, I don't know, 80-90% of the chases, which I feel guilty about sometimes, you know, because I know a lot of people absolutely, you know, would die just to own one or two, let alone, you know, the amount I've got. But still, that's life, isn't it? You choose what you choose to collect. Smoke, drink, womanize, whatever you do. I choose to spend my money at the moment, last couple of years, on Mini GT. I packed in drinking with a purpose to spend that money on something, because I packed in smoking years ago, and you think, oh, I'll have a lot more money, I'll have this, I'll have that, and you don't end up with a penny more. Well, I didn't anyway, because she took it. But this time I said, no, I'm going to pack in drinking, and I'm going to do something with that money. So instead, I spend as much as an alcoholic now, because I spend far too much on these things. But I love them, and it keeps me happy, and it keeps me out of trouble. Right, I've waffled on far enough, and my battery's blinking. So, and it's typical, the cleaner's stopped cleaning now. Gone sitting supping tea whilst he's on the pay. I'm only joking, she deserves it, she's a good one, really. But she will be beaten for all that noise, I can assure you. Okay, everybody, thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed it, apart from me waffling, hit the like button, and for those of you who have not subscribed already, please hit that subscribe button. It really does help them algorithms. Take care, get the kids involved with this hobby. Bye for now. Bye.